Let's get this thing going, man. Let's get it going. People, what's good? What's good? Listen. Y'all see that title. But I've been gone for a week. A little over a week. I done got me a new little pup. I'll tell you about that a little later. I got me a cane corso, so, you know, he been occupying my time. But y'all see that title. Taking a break from pain. We so consumed by it. We consumed by it so often that it overtakes us. What I came with, because I thought about some things that I had to really relax on. You know what I'm saying? I had to not give pain so much energy. You know what I'm saying? So much of my time. It could do a lot, man. It could damage you. It'll let you know what you can and can't do. What struggles you can and can't handle. That shit hurts. So you got to take a break and take a step back from things. Seriously. But within talking about shit like this, some things we just can't avoid. Some things are what can cause pain is, you know, it could be things like addiction, chronic illness, you know, just being tired, you know what I'm saying? Sick and tired of being sick and tired. But what relates to that as well is, I know as adults, we feel like we can't bypass it. And a lot of that's due to some medications that we on. Medications make us think and feel and act different. You know what I'm saying? Having all these suppressed thoughts come to the forefront, which causes pain. You don't hear a lot of people talk about stuff like that on these platforms. You know what I'm saying? You get your twos and fews that will talk about it. But I really gave it some real, how can I say, man, analysis on not just my life, but just how people think and act, period. And that shit, man, we let it take over us. The things people done to us. The motherfuckers that done shitted on us. You need to realize that if you can clear your mind, even if it's only for a moment, so you can get that distraction out of there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times things resurface because of distraction. Things that we see other people go through. And the things that we've went through. And that can really hurt us, man. It can really hurt us. We like I said, again, we become consumed with that. Consumed with things that causes us conflict mentally, sometimes physically and or spiritually. For those who have a believer's faith, should I say. I don't want nobody to, at times, pain is necessary, just like any other thing. But some people won't understand by, what the fuck I mean by pain is necessary. A lot of times we need to know what hurt and pain feel like, whether it's physical or whether it's mental. You know what I'm saying? You need to, get above certain things. You need to experience certain things because you're not able to experience what other people experience. You can't relate to what other people are doing and saying because you have not went through it yourself. So how can they believe that you have a care in the world about what it is they're going through? Because it's some shit that you haven't experienced. I'm telling you what I know. You understand me? I'm telling you what I know. And these things, man, you just got to bear witness to, man. Sometimes you just got to go through some things. It really is tough. You need guidance on certain things. You need to ask and open your mouth for help. People just don't help out the kindness of their heart unless they're your people. Sometimes some of us need professional help. And I say us because we all go through things. If somebody say they ain't go through things, they're a goddamn lie. There's some things that people can't express and won't express due to embarrassment or due to shame. That hurts. That's pain. That's mental pain. You know? There is no other reason to hold on to it. The thing is, the reason why we hold on to pain because we can't get past it. Sometimes it has fucked us up so mentally and made us distraught so bad that we can't get past it. I don't want to be insensitive, because when it's said to you at the time, if you feel in pain, it's going to sound insensitive. But we do have to get past it. It happened. Where do we go from here? Where do I go from here? Where do you go from here? Something you got to think about. And it's something you damn sure got to live with if you want to get past it. I can't tell you enough. I can't tell you how many people that go through so much mentally versus physically is insane. That's why you got so many, the suicide rate is so high. People being distraught over things they haven't went through. People killing each other over the simplest thing because they think the world is over. You got to be mindful of these things and what other people go through. That could be you. That could very well be you. But if you don't take hold of what it is you're doing or going through or not talking about, it will only consume you. You will be mad at the world. You will be mad at everybody that surrounds you. And anytime you can be agitated by something you see because it happened to you, it will consume you. It will put you in a state of mind where if anything said or done pertaining to your situation, you will look upon the person that's saying it or doing it with ill intent. I'm sure of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't fool yourself into thinking that you can put so much pain away that it'll never surface. We lose loved ones. Now we got some people, we have a lot of people in this world who lose people and can't get past that. Eventually, you remember the good times. But right now, in the current state, if you have lost somebody, near and dear to you, it's going to feel a lot different. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to, you don't equate that pain with any other pain. Your pain is usually internal because of what somebody has done to you, physically or mentally. But everybody has their crutch when it comes to pain, whatever that is for you. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, where do we go from here? What's the solution? I'm talking about all this, but what's the solution? Get help. Get some guidance. Take a break from the world. So clarity, what it is you want to are you willing and able, and if it, how can I say, realistic goal you can attain and achieve, then you go ahead and do that. If it's not, and you take another people you for the ride, thinking that they're full, they're not gonna be able to help. They think they're helping you when they're not, because you really not really wanting to release that pain. You don't want to relinquish the pain. So you might say, deep in, how do I let go? How do I just told you? Oh, I don't tell people my business like that. I understand that. I wholeheartedly understand that. But you better talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because for some of y'all, in certain situations, like, you don't have nobody to lean on because you don't have no friends. You don't have nobody to lean on. You don't have nobody to talk to. You are socially awkward, that you can't express yourself to the people closest to you. And somebody that's very insensitive is going to say, like, oh, that sounds like a you problem. I'm not here to say that. I'm here to say, find somebody you trust. Talk to them. Whether it's to vent or it's to get shit. If you're not going to vent, ask for advice. Ask for guidance. Ask for where I can go for somebody to help me. You know, even if it's the problem is with the person closest to you. Because a lot of that goes on as well. The closest person to you hurting. Mentally and or physically. They driving a wedge in your spirit. From you to be able to decipher to let them go, or they're going to dominate you. Some people have situations like that. Don't be naive to that. But you can't live in this world where you feel like, you know, you can't trust nobody, but what? You got to trust somebody. How does that go? That's just how it goes. I know you can't trust nobody, but you got to trust somebody. And like I said, if you have that faith, if you're a spiritual believer in the Most High, you better get to talking. I know he don't talk back, you know what I'm saying? But you better do something. But if you want to feel consumed by that pain, that can turn into grief, anger, depression, anxiety, hatred. That's where those things fall in line. You start going down that line, and you'll feel all of them. Sometimes you may feel them all at once. Don't hurt yourself with these things. It is very extremely hard. But you have to kind of conclusion to what it is you with the pain. For your stratospheres of your life, whatever that is. I get that part. Some of y'all got so much pain, it's like a chip on your shoulder. You use that passion, that anger, to fuel what it is you want to get your, you know, to either get your point across or for people to feel you. I can dig that. But for people that I'm describing, they let that pain consume them. It's a long road. It's a journey. It's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And I know somebody need to hear this. I even need to hear it at times. I'm not above nobody else. I'm a human being like you. But I've had enough pain or hurt, whereas I know I need to deal with it in some kind of fashion. There's in the gym. There's making videos. There's being a helpful friend to. I'm telling you, you need it. You need to do something. Don't find nothing, you will be in that rut. And nobody will pull you out. That person. Don't be that person. You keep ice people, you will not learn. You will not be loved near you. Because better and some people use you and you in a positive way, then that means you some things. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't do what you or do what I do, and I can dig that. But they've learned. And why can't I? You understand? That's what it's definitely got to be. You can't be sitting around here playing with folks, playing with yourself, and all you doing is talking, but you ain't looking for no resolution. By nature, men. So we have to out and solve our own problems. Women, they emotional, you know, but have this thing where it seems like they're built for it. They're built out of stress and being high strung and like that. But you know, that's something that's in you, and that's something that you have to deal with, and that's something that you have to adapt to. Sometimes you have to adapt to pain if you can't really get rid of it. But I'm trying to tell you, don't hold on. It's gonna take some time. Nobody ever said this was gonna be easy. It's gonna take some time. Now, how much time? You can't put a number on it. I'm just explaining to you that you're gonna have a lot of downs, some pitfalls. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, man. Life through it as you will bring you to your knees, or life can exalt you as high as. I'm telling you something I know. Life is funny, man. You're gonna have some big ups. You're gonna have some downs. You're gonna have some ups. You're gonna have some downs. Stay in the middle and find that balance within both. You'll be fine. But that's what overcoming some things. That's mastering some things about yourself. I don't care what kind of pain it is. We all got all kinds of different pain. Relationship pain, financial pain and problems. You understand? You know, mental pain, physical pain, spiritual. It's pain in everything. But it's how you ride. How you don't let it keep you down for long. Because pain keeps you in a thinking state. At times, it keeps you a lot of times you'll be distracted and frustrated by the situation because it has a crutch on you, it has a hold on you so tight in the cobra clutch that you can't get out. But eventually, as time go on, even throughout the day, the pain will subside. I'm just telling you to take a break from it. Don't let it consume you. So I'm gonna keep it right here, people. I haven't been with y'all for a minute. I had to talk to